GSD Golf community, welcome to the next episode of the GSD Golf Podcast. I'm your host, AT, proud parent of a junior golfer. It is Sunday, day of the Masters. It's been an amazing week of golf. If you've had a chance to get out and play golf, that's awesome. There's a little unknown secret that a lot of fans of professional golf or even just competitive golf don't know about. And that's the fact that a lot of these guys are eating their way through 18 holes. They're eating their way through 36 holes for an entire week. Their golf bags, their caddies are constantly giving them snacks and food and things to eat. One of the things that they're eating are protein bars. And we have recently had a conversation and met some really cool people at this place called Caddy Snacks. If you haven't seen or heard of Caddy Snacks yet, it is the fastest rising protein bar snack that you can get and take on the golf course. It's designed to help you play better, feel more energized, feel more focused. And GSD Golf community, you know we're not going to recommend anything to you that's unhealthy to put into your body. So here we are celebrating the most iconic week in golf. We're going to close the week with the conversation with the co-founders of Caddy Snacks. Please welcome to the show, Chelsea and Ben. Chelsea and Ben, welcome to the GSD Golf Podcast.
Thanks, AT.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
What a great intro.
We try to do our best. We try to do our best to make sure we're highlighting great products for our community, for our followers. And the two of you have, and in partnership with your dad too, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention your dad, who is a veteran who's very influential in the launch of this product. How did we get to this point? How did Caddy Snacks come about?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it was a year and a half, 2 years ago. It was really just a discussion amongst our family. We play a lot of golf and we just felt like there wasn't a great snack out there. You get to the turn when you're playing 18 holes and you need something to fuel you. And generally the options, are a candy bar or a hot dog or something like that. But there wasn't really something that was for golfers, by golfers, really to provide, the right kind of fuel for them. And our dad had the name Caddy Snacks in mind. And immediately we're like, oh my God, that's an incredible name. Something about that just started the wheels turning and it took a life of its own. And we went for it. And yeah, to watch the whole brand come to life and the bars, you have an idea and it's a conversation, that's a real thing and it's a real bar, it's a real product. It's just been an incredible journey and we're just getting started.
And so you initially launched 2025. You launched with the chewy cherry almond flavor, which you all were gracious enough to send us over a couple bars. And for those that know, our junior golfer who plays competitively was like, these are the best protein bars I've ever had in my life. And my wife, who's very cautious of like, what do we put in our not only our junior golfer, but our children's bodies, right? It's really important. She was like, they're so clean, they're so healthy. Like, this is a great option. Talk to us about the launch of the product in 2025 and how that came to fruition.
Yeah. So launch in 2025 was a super exciting moment for us. It happened right around Memorial Day, which also is kind of close to the heart. And we launched with just the one flavor. And we had kind of a very specific plan of going after the top 100 golf courses in the nation, and really starting there, getting the bar out there in the hands of golfers, getting real feedback, helping us kind of build confidence and validate that, all right, we've got something here. It's worth us continuing to invest, start thinking about kind of how we build out the brand. And it was really, I think it maybe surprised us just how quickly things picked up and how the bar was resonating, especially because, to Ben's point, there really was this white space opportunity in the market where no one was really doing anything like this. And, some of the options that are out there are just not fantastic or covered in chocolate, so it's going to melt in your bag.
That's the worst. And you pick it up and it's all mushy and you're like, what is this? Totally. Talk to us about, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was just going to say, like, and with, protein bars today, with people chasing protein and also kind of this low sugar combination, what you end up with is just a ton of bars that are not natural, highly synthetic. not great for your stomach. And so we took a totally different approach, right? We wanted real whole food that you could feel great about eating yourself, giving your kids, sharing with your family.
That's huge. You talk about on the website, it talks a lot about smooth energy and steady focus. What is that? When you say those two things together, what does that mean, and how does that translate from a protein bar to the golf course?
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of steady energy, you can put a lot of sugar in a bar to make it taste great. But the source of those sugars are really important. Eating an apple for energy is different than Skittles, for example. And so, we sweeten our bars with dates, a lot of low glycemic sugars. So not only does it taste sweet and delicious, but it actually is going to give you the right kind of fuel source to keep you energized on the course. Golf is a lot of energy for a lot of long duration, a lot of, physically moving around, and you got to stay locked in. And so that was at the forefront of if we're going to create a bar for golfers, it has to be something that gives them a long sustained fuel source to stay locked in.
And so while we're having this conversation, oh, by the way, Chelsea and Ben, we talked about your launch in 2025. This has been a big week here early in 2026 for Caddy Snacks. You had some breaking news this week. You want to talk to us a little bit about what unfolded earlier this week?
Yes, totally. So we're coming.
And why you do that? I'm going to sample what you're getting ready to talk about.
Amazing. So we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary since launch, and to celebrate, we launched our second flavor. Chewy.
The smell is amazing. I don't mean to interrupt, but I just opened the wrapper and the smell of peanut butter just floated up. It's amazing. Yeah. Go on.
I mean, we're both hardcore peanut butter lovers. So from the get-go, we knew peanut butter was on the radar, and something we definitely wanted to bring to life. So just a couple days ago, we launched peanut butter. Great timing too, right? Kicking off golf season.
It's amazing.
Yep. And it's, the same kind of base as our core formula. So packed with awesome nuts and seeds that give you, the right good fats, the right carbohydrates, to provide that sustained energy that Ben's talking about. And then we finish it off with delicious, creamy peanut butter and some peanuts in the bar.
It's so good. It's so good. This is like, you don't even need to wash it down with anything. It's just like, it's almost, I want to say airy. That's the word that's coming to mind. And you can taste all the goodness. It's amazing. Well done.
We couldn't stop eating them. We couldn't stop eating them during the testing process. Like every batch was so good. And yeah, peanut butter. I love peanut butter, anything. But we're just so happy that we could create something that tastes that good, but still has that core of the right fuel, the right ingredients for you, not cutting any corners on what's actually in the bar.
Yep. And what you said is one of the things that we hear the most from different customers is that, oh my gosh, I can eat this and I'm not choking it down. I don't need a glass of water to swallow. So, the bar has
a lot of those protein bars, they're pasty, and it's what am I even eating here? Yeah. Totally. Talk to me about, so we're going to get back into the new flavor and the launch. And I'll pull the website up while you're talking. For those that are listening, and if you want to get your hands on some of these Caddy Snacks, they're great for inside your junior golfer's bag. They're great for inside your bag as an amateur golfer, because let's be real, most of you are not professional golfers. But they are great for inside your bag, for the front nine, the back nine, as Ben talked about. Check them out at eatcaddysnacks.com. You can order some of the newest flavors. You can try some of the chewy cherry flavors, have them shipped to your house. It's a great snack to store for the golf course or not for the golf course. But talk to us about talk about Dad's involvement, and when you look at the packaging, there's this strapping young man with a mustache for days going on there. Talk to us about that.
Hey, Dad, come here.
Oh, we're going to have a guest appearance. Is Dad making a show on an appearance on the GSD Golf Podcast?
Come make a guest appearance. We got to have the third founder in the mix. The man that really kicked it all off.
There's the man, the myth, the legend. So, sir, first of all, thank you for your service. I'm a Navy veteran. I appreciate your service to the country. Thank you for everything that you've done. But this might rival your service to the country. These are amazing.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Is this your mustache?
People that are making everything happen. Okay.
I don't see the mustache though. What's going on here?
This guy's growing one.
He's working on it.
Yeah,
He's working on it. I love it. I love it.
Yep.
The three of you combined have done a fabulous job, and you're bringing a product to the market that is, like I said, not been seen before. Talk to us about the future. Now that you've launched the second flavor, what does, as you move towards the middle of 2026 and beyond, what are you looking for? What are you hoping for?
Yeah. I mean, the vision for us is really to build Caddy Snacks into the premier nutrition platform for golf, right? The sport is growing. More and more people are interested. They're discovering our bars on the course, but they're also great for anything you do in your life.
Yeah.
So we're kind of seeing that happen, which is very exciting for us that, it can extend outside of golf. But we've got more flavors. We'll be out in the field, right? At more events, supporting more tournaments. Just really getting out there and building the brand.
Talk to me about go ahead. Sorry.
All I can say, Ben was an 18 index 6 months ago. Is now at 10.
Let's go. So it's helping play better golf. I love it. I love it.
He has a personal PR at a marathon on Caddy Snacks. I mean, it has so many legs, but right now we're focused on golf. I think that's up to these guys that run the company.
I love that too. And that's a really interesting point. Because my youngest son who plays baseball has had some of the Caddy Snacks bars as he's gone to a baseball game. He doesn't have that sluggish, full feeling. He kind of gets the energy he needs for the 8 inning or 9 inning baseball game. So it's really good to see that it's for dual sport athletes as well.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think we're seeing, and we get that feedback all the time. We built the bar for golfers, but really we built a bar for an active lifestyle. And we get people all the time saying, I brought on a run with me or a hike or to the gym, and it was like the best possible fuel source. So, as we expand our horizons, golf is our roots, and that's the niche that we want to be, the premier nutrition provider for. But really, everyone needs a caddy in their life for things beyond golf. We all need a little help, and we want to offer you the right kind of fuel to help you through every part of your active lifestyle. So it's definitely part of the vision.
I'm going to say goodbye. Okay. Thanks for inviting me.
Very nice to meet you, sir. Again, thank you for your service. We appreciate you joining the show.
Thank you.
He's like, Dad's like, can I get off this thing? I don't even know what I just walked
He wants
into.
to go back and play golf.
Yeah, he's got a course to be on.
Well, let's talk about that. So the name Caddy Snacks, you said earlier that it just kind of flowed off the tongue for him. Is Dad a longtime golfer? Is the family, or have you all, Chelsea, do you play golf? Have you all played golf for a period of time, and that's why this was a natural fit?
Yeah. I mean, I think golf's always been in the family blood for sure. And Dad bought us, our own clubs. We had our little itty bitty bag, would bring us out to the driving range. He had to bait us with we'd get to get a fun drink and drive the golf cart around. But golf is definitely part of the family. I am dealing with a back injury. So I'm kind of, behind the computer running the brand while these guys can be out there, testing the product and being on the green. And
talk to us about, you're testing the product. Well, first of all, I hope your back gets better sooner rather than later, because back injuries are never fun. But talk to us about some of the feedback. Again, feedback is really important when you're launching products like this, because you want to know that it's resonating with your target audience. Talk to us about some of the feedback you've gotten from golfers on the bars and how it's helped them stay a little bit more focused on the course.
Yeah, sure. I mean, the computer just
went to sleep. There we go.
You're still here. I got you.
Okay. Amazing. I mean, we've gotten amazing feedback, and I can speak a little bit about the ingredients in Caddy Snacks that makes it uniquely, for golfers to improve their game. Because that is something that we talk about. We say science-based to improve your game. And that's not just marketing jargon. That was intentional with what we put in the bar. I actually started a couple years ago. I was out playing golf with my dad, and we both took L-theanine during our round. My career, I worked in supplements for a long time. So I've always nerded out about that. And L-theanine is an antioxidant that's found in green tea. So it's just a natural compound that you would find, if you drink tea or, something like that. But what's unique about it is it promotes calm focus. And that's something that you kind of need on the golf course. You're standing over a putt and you have some jitters, or, you want to hit it down the middle, but, you get the first tee jitters. I was like, yeah, that's interesting. L-theanine, that could be something that improves your game. And we were kind of messing with things like that in the course, like different nootropics, I think is a buzzword right now. Just anything that improves your brain, cognitive performance. We took some on the course and we had a great round, and we're like, I think that helps. And when we were thinking of creating this bar, we've talked about like the ingredients to fuel you energy wise, but we thought it was really unique to actually put L-theanine in the bar. Can we put something that actually gives you a cognitive support during your round as well? And so we did that. And also it doesn't impact flavor at all, which is great. I mean, that was a big question for us. Like, okay, that's a cool idea, but if you put L-theanine in the bar, will that make it not taste great? We haven't had, L-theanine doesn't really taste like anything. Again, it's just like a, found in green tea, like extracts and stuff like that. So, we basically have a nootropic in our bar, which is pretty unique. I don't know of anyone else that does that, not just in golf, like bars, but like, in the world. So, I think it's something we need to talk a little bit more about as well. There's a lot of exciting things for us to discuss with Caddy Snacks, but I think that's something that is pretty unique, that can help people just stay locked in. So,
and talk a little bit, if you don't mind, just a little bit more on, because I think about the parents and I think about people that are unfamiliar with the products that you're talking about, putting that into your body. There's no harmful side effects. It's all natural. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, 100%. That was also a big consideration, like Caddy Snacks are built for the people who play on the weekends, or if you're on the PGA Tour. And people who are professional athletes have to be very sensitive about the supplements they take and the ingredients they put in their body. Something I had a lot of experience with, working in supplement industry. L-theanine is not like a banned substance or anything like that. It's a completely natural compound. It just has these, sort of subtle cognitive effects that just help you kind of calm down and focus. It actually pairs well with caffeine. A lot of people in the morning with their cup of coffee will take L-theanine, and it reduces the jitters you get from caffeine. So it's just a neat, natural ingredient that has these benefits. And, along with that, we, although our bars do have a good amount of protein, we call them superfood bars because the ingredients have all kinds of good compounds that will, promote your health. So, omega-3s, antioxidants, all of these things from the ingredients help reduce inflammation. So, if you're an avid golfer and you're eating Caddy Snacks regularly, then, it's just a part of a healthier diet, healthier lifestyle to help you feel and play your best.
Yeah. And it's cool.
Chelsea, go ahead.
Yeah, I just was going to say the cool part is that, most of the ingredients in our bar is something that you can find in your own pantry. Mm-hmm. So it's really ordinary ingredients put together to make this, combination that has extraordinary benefit. So really kind of heroing just the nuts and the seeds, and to Ben's point, all of the great things that you get out of it.
I love that. And if you look at, go ahead. So talking about your website, we just brought it up on the screen. Go ahead.
Yeah, totally. So on the website, there's a page called Our Formula that goes into a little bit more detail about that.
So I love the product, and I love what you said earlier about, gosh, I get more hungry looking at your website than anything. But it's like, it's just all the good stuff. I love it. I love what you just said about the fact that the ingredients in your product you can most likely find in your kitchen or easily at a supermarket.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I love that. Talk to me about pricing, because when you think about some of the protein bars, as the popularity has grown, the pricing has gone up. Talk to us about pricing and how people can order.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can order on our website at eatcaddysnacks.com. You can also find our bars on Amazon if you want a quick ship. The peanut butter flavor is not yet live on there, but it will be any day. So keep an eye out. Currently, we're always offering a little discount if you sign up for our mailing list. So go ahead and go to the website and drop your email in there and you'll get 20% off. The cost is about $4 a bar without a discount. And it's a premium product, but you get what you pay for, right? We're not kind of filling it with a bunch of junk. It's not synthetic ingredients. It's real, great quality whole food. And it really packs the punch. Like the bars can also be almost a meal replacement. So it's not a wimpy snack by any means.
Talk to me about how exciting. So is this your first entrepreneurial experience? Like the first time you've ventured into this world of doing something brand new from scratch?
No, it's
no.
not.
Okay.
I don't think for any of us. I mean, we come from an entrepreneurial family for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's also like a really important part of the story too. Not only are we entrepreneurs coming in to do this, but we're a family of kind of hardcore fitness enthusiasts. And so Vito, who you just saw, and our mom, Linda, they have run insane races. I crewed for my dad when he did a 135-mile run in Death Valley. Totally bananas. So, nutrition and fitness and taking care of your body has always been just core to who we are. And so now we get to kind of bring that to life and really add value to a new sport, which is so exciting.
I love that. GSD Golf Community, we're on with Chelsea and Ben, co-founders of Caddy Snacks, the fastest, in my opinion, the fastest growing, most nutritious superfood protein bar on the market. They've got two amazing flavors right now. They got chewy peanut butter and cherry almond. Both are amazing. You can find them at eatcaddysnacks.com. They're great resources for your junior golfer. Get them inside their bags. Get them for them when they go out for a long practice round. It'll keep them feeling full. It'll keep them focused. Won't give them the jitters like some of that other stuff that's out there on the markets. We want to make sure you're getting the right products in your junior golfers and in your student athletes' bodies. Ben is the golfer. Chelsea, you're not playing right now because you're a little banged up. Are you watching golf this week with the Masters? Are you checking it out? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So when we're recording this, I was just seeing, I guess Sam Burns is 5 under at the Masters. So definitely going to keep an eye on that all weekend. I love this time of year. It's just really exciting.
And you're making a splash in the influence. I'll say the influencer market in the social space. Your brand is out there. It's recognizable. I love the colors, the green and the yellow. It pops right away. Have you had a chance to get a product into a player's hand or two yet? You don't have to give away a name, but you could just nod and give me yeah, that's awesome. Very awesome. Yeah,
for sure. And I think, I really started playing golf the last 3 or 4 years with my friends and got the bug, which I think a lot of people have. Golf as a sport is growing really fast. So is golf content, people watching on YouTube and Instagram and so on. And so we're very tapped in there as well. We know that that's kind of the future of how people consume golf. And so, we have a lot of relationships there as well. We're a brand that likes to have a sense of humor. So hopefully you'll see more content from us on Instagram and TikTok and all that kind of thing throughout the year. As much as our bars are science-based and it's very, premium, we take our products seriously. We still want to have fun as a brand in our relationship with golf space in general.
I love that. I love that it's a family. It's a brand built by the family. I'm going to say for families because anybody in the family can eat it. It's a healthy option. Again, eatcaddysnacks.com. They just launched a new website too, which is so appealing and I can't stop staring at it because it just makes me more hungry. And I see peanut butter and cherries and the protein bars. Everything just makes me want to eat. I'm going to continue to eat my protein bar as we continue this conversation. But before we let the two of you go, I know you got a lot going on with the Masters Week. I know you have a lot going on with the future of Caddy Snacks. We have a new session that we'd like to end the show with called Rapid Fire. I did not share these questions with the two of you on purpose because we want to hit you up with some quick ones. It's a little bit more fun. Hopefully your game. Are you up for some rapid fire?
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll ask one question. You can both answer and we'll go from there. So first question, favorite club in the golf bag?
Oh man, it's different. It's different every round. I would say my 9-iron.
9-iron. Okay.
7-iron all day.
I'm a 7-iron kind of guy too. I don't know why. I could just hit that one better than anything else. The driver's definitely not it. But yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Dream favorite course you've ever played?
There's a course. Well, I guess we haven't mentioned we are a Santa Barbara based company, and so
tough life. Somebody has to do it.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Yeah. There's a course here, Sandpiper, and whenever I play that course, it's just so scenic and epic. I mean, you're playing next to these cliffs overlooking the ocean. Every time I play there, I'm just like, man, I'm lucky to play this course.
Living the dream.
So, yeah,
living the dream. Chelsea and I think we were setting up this session of the podcast, and we were talking about what we were gonna talk about when we get on the show. And I think it was like minus 12 degrees here in Pennsylvania. She's like, "Oh, I'm in sunny California." I'm like, "It's not fair." So I hear you, but somebody's got to live there, right? Somebody's got to do it. Dream foursome, if you had a chance, dream foursome to put together. Living or dead?
Ooh. Golfers or non-golfers?
Anybody you want to play golf with, dream foursome.
Well, I just saw that LeBron went on Bob Does Sports, so I guess I just found out LeBron James is a big golfer. That would be pretty cool. Play golf.
LeBron James, go get yourself some Caddy Snacks, LeBron. I'm sure they'll hook you up with a few free ones. LeBron James, you need those on the course.
Oh, that reminds me of Steph Curry too, being a Bay Area sports fan. John Daly. Let's go. John Daly, LeBron, and Jake Knapp is my favorite active golfer. Just the most buttery swing I've ever seen. Yeah,
love it. Chelsea, what about you? Foursome.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little shout out to our junior golf community because we've got.
There you go.
Brand. So these ladies are hardcore. We got Shepherd Choi, Hannah Sword, who was our Caddy Snacker of the month just last month, and Sophia Egan, the Egan family.
The Egan family. I love that. I love you. The fact that you have would you call it the Caddy Snack Player of the Month?
Yep. Caddy
I
Snacker.
love that. Caddy Snacker of the Month. I love that. That's so cool. Last question. Favorite piece of advice you've ever gotten? Could be about golf, could be about anything.
Oh my God.
Everybody gets so serious when I ask that question. Their faces
are
are
like, how do you yeah.
It's tough, right? It's tough because you think about it, you've probably gotten a ton of advice over the years.
I know the essence of it. It's don't take any of this stuff seriously. Like connection and heart in the life journey is all that matters.
That's deep. I like that. Look, Ben's pondering. He's like pondering life choices right now. He's like
deep in thought. To bring it back to our dad, he always has a lot of good quotables in this realm. Something he always just said was to think for yourself. Ask the why behind things. And I think, that kind of embodies what we're doing with Caddy Snacks. We're not really following the status quo. We're thinking like, how can we make something great and different and unique? And that's us. That represents our family. And I think that's some great advice that I carry with me.
I love that. And that's the reason we asked that question is, again, most of our audience is focused on parents of junior golfers. And that's the type of advice that they need to hear from adults and people that have accomplished things in life that they can take with them and realize that just because you have a bad shot or a bad hole or a bad round in a golf tournament, that doesn't define who you are. There's so much more to accomplish, so much more to work towards. Chelsea, Ben, before we let you go, one more time, if one of you could shout out the website where people can go make an order and let them know how much those bars cost, that would be awesome.
Yes, amazing. So eatcaddysnacks.com is the website where you can place an order for our chewy peanut butter and our chewy cherry almond flavor. And we even have a special GSD discount.
Let's go. What's the discount code?
20% off. So the bars are $48 for a 12 pack, and with 20% off and free shipping, it'll cost you about $36 for 12 bars.
For a full box, GSD 20, you get 20% off. You can pick your flavors, the new chewy peanut butter flavor or the cherry almond. Both are good. I'm going to vouch for them. Both are good. Chelsea, Ben, thank you for joining the GSD Golf Podcast. We appreciate your time. We appreciate what you're doing to help people live a healthier, active lifestyle. Thank you for joining the show.
Thanks so much. This is amazing.
GSD Golf community. We just had the co-founders of the fastest growing protein bar in the business, Chelsea and Ben from Caddy Snacks. Again, the Caddy Snacks protein bar is phenomenal right now. I got to tell you, it is so good. It's so easy to eat. It's light. It's airy. It's nutritious. It's got a ton of superfoods in it. It's healthy. It's all natural. Check them out. EatCaddySnacks.com. Again, we're always trying to bring you things that are designed for our junior golfers, but also for you as amateur golfers and parents of amateur golfers, parents of junior golfers. And nutrition is one of the key things. You can't be eating crap. You can't be putting bad things in your body and hoping to transition to good performance on the course. You can weight lift and work out. You can practice on the course. You can do all the things right, but if you're not eating right or you're not putting healthy, nutritious options in your body, that's going to impact your performance. So train right, eat right, perform right. Check out Caddy Snacks, eatcaddysnacks.com. Again, the GSD Golf community, we're going to continue to work to make 2026 a season to remember.